So some of you were curious about what I actually do when I'm doing my QC work. So let me just show you just a quick preview. I start off with my task assignments. So I'm going to start with this first one here. All right, once I open that up, what I want to do is I want to look at any recommendations first. And I go on over here to my computer. And then I'm looking at all the photos. He took about 40 photos. So I'll just be reviewing these photos, right? And once I finish reviewing these photos, I have to label them. So I'm basically going to create a report. So once I get into my template here, I'll be putting any hazard photos in this tab and then my regular report photos in this tab. So now I'm in the report section. So what I have to do is basically put all of these in order. Hold on. So I have to put all of these in order. So be rearranging these photos, right? And so we have a list that we go by. So I've already rearranged these. And I put them in order based on the list, based on the categories, and all of that other good stuff. And once I'm done ordering these photos, I'm going to save it. And now it's time to put labels on them because right now they don't have any labels. All right, so now I've got my screen split. This is my label guide, and I'm just going to copy and paste each label to the photo. So this is a view, a typical view of the property. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste typical exterior view, as you can see right there. And now I'm going to just go down this list and label each of these photos. All right, now that I've got all of my photos labeled all the way down, electrical panel, one of the things that I'm looking for as I'm labeling it, like fire extinguishers, I'm looking for the date on the tag to make sure it's not expired. And I'm looking for a few other things, but this is just a snapshot. So this is the completed, I've already labeled these. Now I'm going to turn it into a PDF. Now this is what the report looks, the photo report looks like after I've created that PDF. Now once I'm done with that, I'm going to be reviewing whatever the inspector input into the report. And once I'm finished reviewing and I'm satisfied, I'm just going to go ahead and submit it through. And submit. So now that one is done. Now that's actually the first part of what I do for one inspector because I get paid separately to label and order his photos. Okay, now I get a separate pay to do this part. So now I headed to a different website, and now I'm about to export that report I just submitted. Once I have that downloaded, I'm going to open it up. Now basically I'm just going to be going through this report, cleaning up. Like that picture is a little small, so I'm going to just stretch it, make the report look nice and pretty. That looks a whole lot better. All right. Now this is a whole report that app created by just clicking boxes based on what we saw. All right, this part is going to have to be fixed and cleaned up because it did not have a sprinkler system and it left that information blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete everything up under there. All right, now let's see what we have here. Okay, sprinklers no, had a laundry room, everything looks good to go. So now I am going to save this. All right, now I'm going to swing back over into that original app I had open, and I'm going to upload both documents, the photo report and the Word document. So this is like a backup, and so that everybody else can access as well. So input it there, And I'm also going to input it into my OneDrive file so that anybody within the team can access this stuff. So got all of that uploaded. And that's pretty much about it. I actually have three different positions doing that. I showed you two today. The first one is labeling and ordering photos for one inspector, and I get paid separately. And the second part is I work for the company and to clean up that report and send it off to my second QC manager, and so they can review it and then they will submit it to the client. Now the third part that I do is I do the management part as well for a different inspector. And so what that probably is going to be a different video, but what that entails is, for me, once I get their report, I'm going to review it, make sure everything is all right, and then I will submit it to our client so that the inspector can get paid. And so that's pretty much it of what I do for QC stuff. But as you can see, sometimes it can be time consuming. Sometimes it can take up a little time, but hey, it's good money. So I can't complain. It is what it is.